Welcome back to Black Star Dove. Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic of discussion will be how to adjust to living in Phoenix if you are a black person. So I wanted to point out a few pointers that may help you. As always, it's HBO, which is Help a Brother Out. So, if you can, subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Get another stream of income going on. I apologize for my voice. Literally just came back from the gym, took a shower, and now I'm here. So, whew. And I had to turn off the AC. So most definitely hit that like button. So the biggest thing I see for new people that come here is the culture shock. A whole lot of people say that there is no culture, which is a lie. Because there is culture, there's just culture that you are not familiar with. It is heavy Latino out here and Native Americans. And a whole lot of people don't know this for reasons, I really don't know why, but the American Southwest is run by the Latinos. We're literally, if you're in Phoenix, you're 4 hours away from Mexico. It is what it is. So how can you adjust to coming out here and seeing not as many black people as you once saw, especially if you're coming from the South? I would say when you come out here, before you come out here, you should have try to form strong connections. We have Facebook groups like Being Black in Phoenix, Just Black, The Black Connection. Just type in Black in Phoenix in Facebook, you'll see tons of groups. There are tons of videos such as myself and other black people that have made content about how to adjust here. And you can always reach out to me. It doesn't matter. I'm always willing to give out advice, and then for things like where to live and where to go, and things of that nature. So you wanna, if you're moving here and adjusting to live here. So let's talk about two things first. If you are moving here, you want to know what are the different areas. The most important thing you want to know is that we really don't have an east and west like most cities, or north and south. We have an avenues and the streets. So that's usually everybody's first lesson when they come here. Like for instance, I live on 40th Street. 40th Street is different than 40th Avenue. Technically, those are 80 blocks away from each other. So 40th Avenue is the west. Just think of avenues as west and streets as east. So if you get that in your mind already, you'll have a really good head start, because you don't want to end up driving to 40th Avenue when you should have driven to 40th Street. Wasted gas and all that stuff, and time constraints, especially depending on the time of day. But don't be afraid to really put yourself out there. There are tons of black people here, especially in Tempe, which Tempe is the college town. That's where the not the University of Arizona, but they do have a small campus there, but that's where Arizona State is. Also, a lot of black people are in Avondale, which is also the southwest. So just know where the black people are, and then don't be afraid to actually come out to events, because we always having events and we always doing things. Like for instance, Mondays, whatever, Tuesday they usually do Taco Tuesdays, or they do the bowling, because bowling is usually cheap. Wednesdays, there's a place called Poetic Soul, which is in downtown Phoenix. Or if you don't want to pay any money, you can go to the Lounge, which is in Mesa. The Lounge is right next to, it's right above from a video game bar. So it's called Endgame. So just this some of the places that black people go to, and then know where to get the quote unquote soul food. Like you got Hero's Chicken, you got Mrs. White's. What's the other restaurant that Mrs. White's family own? It's very popular. Lolo's Chicken. But just when you come here, just be open to new opportunities and open to meeting new people. Because the biggest struggle for black people is believing that black people are just one uniform. Like when you meet a black person, it's like, oh, brother, oh, sister. No, because everyone's coming from a different place. Just saying culturally, like for instance, I'm from the Midwest. So me meeting up with somebody from the South, we usually don't get along that great at first, but then we start to understand each other. Phoenix is just a big melting pot of all the cultures and all the things that you can ever think of. Another thing, I've always noticed this, when people say this a lot, people say people are weird. In my experience, I can only speak for myself, but those people who have said that other people are weird are usually the weird ones themselves and up to shady shit. Like, I understand some people come here for a second chance, some people come here for a new life, but keep that bullshit where you originally had it. Like, don't come here trying to scam people, trying to get over on people and all that stuff. Like, this is this is literally another chance for a whole lot of people. Maybe for you, maybe not. Or you made it come here because it's more money, cheaper living. I don't know about cheaper living. That's a whole nother story. But just like, be open to going out. Be aware of the weather. Like I seen people move here and they didn't know how hot it gets, especially during the summertime. It gets hot. It gets hot. Trying to say, like, just be willing to put the work forward. Like when I see the new people who are here complain and they say that there's no black people and there's no events, it's because they usually stay in the house all the time. Like, Phoenix isn't an indoor place. Phoenix is very outdoorsy. Like, if you're 9 times out of 10, something you're doing here is something that's outdoors. Even when you go into bars, usually the bars are outside. So don't be afraid to go outside. Even though, yes, it's hot during the summer, but hey, for the women, don't y'all say it's hot girl summer? Sorry about that. That was a bad joke. And as far as, sorry about that. And as far as romantically, like, I always say this, because people, they like to diss the black people here, and I can get it. There are some black men and black women that do scrolling and all that stuff, but I always say, if back home was so great, why did you come here with no one? There are plenty of black men and black women here who love each other and love, will want to be with a black man, and a black woman will want to be with a black man, and a black man want to be with a black woman. Like, there's a lot of them here. I'm pretty sure that you will find one. Like, there's no need to diss people here. Like, the biggest fights come in where, I guess, like, foreigners come in. Like I consider myself a local now because I've been here for a while. So I literally consider myself a local, even though I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. But they come in here, they diss everything, and then it's just like they're so negative. Like, everything is so negative. Like, there's no culture. There's nothing to do. Hey, we're having this, we're having that. Come through. Hey, we're doing this. Come through. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm like, you're always bitching about there's nothing to do. We invite you to come do something, and then you always got an excuse. Like, make up your mind. So, like I said, if you're going to be coming here, if you want to, quote unquote, survive here, if you want to ingratiate yourself with the black people here, just be open. That's all I'll say. If you were to be open, I guarantee you have a way better time than most people. And I will say this too. If you can, live on the east side. That's where a majority of the events will happen. On the east side, or if you can, live in central. If the further out west you are, the less black events that they are. So that, I would say. And of course, no one wants to drive all the time, because Phoenix is a very spread out city. So you most definitely need a car. But other than that, for those of you who are heading here, I wish you the best luck. For those of you who are new here, I wish you the best of luck. I've been here for a long time. I can't see myself moving back east. I can only see myself moving out west. Like, LA is my next destination. I want to see if I can make it there. But anybody who needs any help or needs any guidance or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description. If you need any help with anything, I'm more than willing to sit and talk to you and point out things or give you a list of recommendations. Other than that, take care, my black brothers and black sisters. I love you.